A very good morning to all. The today's lecture is based on the definition clause provided under the Prevention of Food Adulteration Act 1954. In this lecture, we will discuss the definition of food, the definition of adulterant and food adulteration provided under Section 2 of the Prevention of Food Adulteration Act 1954. So first we will discuss the definition of food provided under Section 2 subsection five of the Act. According to the provisions of Clause 5 of Section 2, food means any article used as food or drink for human consumption other than drug and water, and includes any article which ordinarily enters into or is used in the composition or preparation of human food. Also, it includes any flavoring matter or condiments and any other article which the central government may, having regard to its use, nature, substance, or quality, declare by notification in the official gazette as food for the purposes of this Act. The second definition is the definition of adulterant, which has been provided under Clause I of the Act. Clause 1 of Section 2. According to this definition, adulterant means any material which is or could be employed for the purposes of adulteration. So, according to this definition, any material which can contaminate or adulterate any food item will be considered as an adulterant for the purposes of Clause 1 of Section 2. Clause 1A of Section 2 defines adulterated. According to this definition, certain articles shall be considered as adulterated item if the article sold by a vendor is not of the nature, substance, or quality demanded by the purchaser, and is to his prejudice, or is not of the nature, substance, or quality which it purports or is represented to be. Second, if the article, that is any article of food, will be considered adulterated if it contains any other substance which affects, or if the article is so processed as to affect injuriously the nature, substance, or quality thereof. It also provides that if any inferior of cheaper substance has been substituted wholly or in part of the article so as to affect injuriously the nature, substance, or quality thereof, it will be considered as adulterated. Any food article shall be considered adulterated if any constituent of the article has been wholly or in part abstracted so as to affect injuriously the nature, substance, or quality thereof. Also, if the article had been prepared, packed, or kept under insanitary condition whereby it has become contaminated or injurious to health, it will be considered as adulterated. Moving further, if the article consists wholly or in part of any filthy, putrid, rotten, decomposed, or diseased animal or vegetable substance, or is insect infested or is otherwise unfit for human consumption, it will be deemed adulterated. If the article is obtained from a diseased animal, it will be considered as an adulterated article of food. If the article of food contains any poisonous or other ingredient which renders it injurious to health, it will be considered as adulterated food item. Also, if the container of the article is composed, whether wholly or in part, of any poisonous or deleterious substance which renders its content injurious to health, if any coloring matter other than that prescribed in respect thereof is present in the article, or if the amounts of the prescribed coloring matter which is present in the article are not within the prescribed limits of the variability, then it will considered as a adulterated article of food. Moving further, if the article contains any prohibited preservative or permitted preservative in excess of the prescribed limits, and if the quality or purity of the article falls below the prescribed standard, or its constituents are present in quantities not within the prescribed limits of variability, but which renders it injurious to health, shall be considered as adulterated food article. Clause M provides that if the quality or purity of the article falls below the prescribed standard, or its constituents are present in the quantities not within the prescribed limits of variability, but which does not render it injurious to health, provided that where the quality of the article being primary food has fallen below the prescribed standards, or its constituents are present in quantities not within the prescribed limits of variability, in either case solely due to natural causes and beyond the control of human agency, then such article shall not be deemed to be adulterated within the meaning of this subclause.